Today we are back with another live stream here. Um, it's crazy because, by the way, don't mind the heater because it's on. But as I was saying, though, we're back here with another chill stream, and I kind of figured, I should hop on here, go live and all that stuff. So, how's everybody doing on this lovely Saturday? It's cold here in Illinois. We got that sea breeze coming off Lake Michigan, which is kind of cooling things off here. But it's keeping things very, very cold. Usually, you'll get these sea breeze boundaries pushing off the lake, and what that would do is basically kind of cool things near the cool off near the Chicagoland area. So I'm a little far from Chicago, about 50 miles. I'm out towards near Ottawa, Peru area. So, what's up, Caleb? What's up, Philly? What's up, SBC Western Ohio? EASWX. What's up, everybody? Bro's at my house. Yeah, I'm at Caleb's house, unfortunately. So, how's everybody doing? Hope we're all doing very well. But I'm gonna show you how cold it is out here, because it is pretty darn cold. What's up, Henry? Welcome to the stream. It is cold out here, y'all. It is cold. And the Fox River, which is a pretty long river, but this river has been getting pretty high. It has since calmed down a little bit, but as you can see, the river was up to here. Now it has kind of leveled off a little bit, but yesterday when we came to my grandpa's house, it was pretty high. But now you could start to see the this area right here where you could just step on it. But it is a little too cold to go fishing today, so I just kind of figured, we could go on a walk, do all that stuff, all that kind of sort of stuff. But how's everybody doing? What's up, everybody? Crazy, it's only mods. What's up, Sydney? Or yesterday was crazy in my county. I went chasing, and the amount of chases were absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, unfortunately, when we were driving up towards, when we went from Champaign to Bloomington on 74, by the way, this lock, damn it. But anyways, when we were going towards Bloomington, there were a few storms. I almost got into a tornado warning too, so I was driving my way up to here, and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a little mini supercellus tornado warning near like Farmer City, and I'm like, maybe I might see something. But before that, near the Indiana-Illinois state line, I got a few storms. They weren't really too significant. No, they had some wind, some very heavy rain, a lot of lightning, but nothing out of the ordinary when it came to, just general thunderstorms. And I actually did get some photos of some base action on some of those storms near Champaign and Danville. So, yeah. How cold is it? It's pretty cold. Around 45 degrees. Like I said, we got that sea breeze, lake breeze boundary, or whatever you want to call it, just pushing in cooler air, cooler winds, which usually that's what lakes do. They form winds, push winds off the lake, and essentially bring cooler weather to areas near the Chicago area. What's up, Jesse? Welcome to the stream. They were north of the warm front near Champaign. Yeah. Well, it depends, because this was right around like 2 or 3 o'clock, so this was a little bit earlier. The warm front originally set up. It was pushing north ever so slightly. The farthest north it probably got was near Bloomington. And this is fascinating too, because this was right around 6 o'clock. We were in Bloomington, it was like 70, 73 degrees. And about 15 miles north, it got down to like 60 degrees. So that warm front did something. And as soon as we got north of that warm front, everything became stable, and all that instability just dropped off. So that was very interesting. But Very interesting day yesterday, especially in Oklahoma. I did see that. I went to bed around 10 o'clock, and right before that, just a very massive complex of storms essentially just produced a few tornadoes and a lot of damaging winds around the OKC area. So, hope everybody's doing okay out that area. But a very impactful storm system that did a number on a lot of people, did a lot of damage, not just for tornadoes, but for damaging winds, especially like I said in the OKC area as well. So, and this one's pretty strong, pretty gusty. Let me see if I missed any chats. I don't think I did, but anyways, just walking around. It is a little cold out here, so I think I might go back inside. Plus, it makes it feel like almost freezing. So I'm gonna go back inside. But out towards South Carolina, my home state, they're seeing some general thunderstorms right now. And I did take a look at NOSO analysis for that area too as well. A lot of Cape down there in the south. But that storm system is going to be pushing eastward as the day goes on. There is a severe threat, a slight risk for severe weather for parts of the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley region. So it's something to keep an eye on. For at least a damaging wind risk. It was very low tornado risk for that area. So, and then after that, we're going to be mostly in a quiet pattern. And essentially a lot of nice days, but cooler days too. We had that cold front come through. So, and then after that, about a week of a quiet weather pattern, and then we're going to start to get active as we go into middle April. I don't know how active, and I don't know how significant. Essentially, a lot of us don't even know how significant the severe weather threat will be. But tornado warning Texas currently. Are we serious? Are we serious? I did not know that. I did not see that tornado warning in Texas. What's up, Redbird? What's up, Valerie? Welcome to the stream. I am a vulture. It's been a long time. Doesn't look half bad. Really? How in the world is there a tornado warning in Texas? Hold on, let me guess. Don't tell me where it's at. It's near Houston. I don't even have to say anything. It's near Houston. There's always just... I don't even have to know. I don't even have to look. It's just near Houston, near the Eastern Texas region. Probably north of Houston. So, yeah. Are you transgender? What in the question is that? I don't even know what question. Okay. No. Simply put, no. I am not a transgender. No long view. It's always long view. It's always long view. I'm trying to find my football cards. Thought I brought them with me. They must be in the other Ziploc bag, but anyways. Yeah, you said the Texas-Louisiana border. I still can't find it. But whatever, it's cool. So, hey, what's up, Valerie? They're probably up here somewhere. We'll see. But let me know if I'm losing connection, because we are quite in a my grandpa doesn't have Wi-Fi, because all y'all could probably understand he's pretty old, and what's the point of having Wi-Fi if you don't even have a phone or any electronic device? Kind of feel bad for him, but he is pretty old, so I can understand that. Only living off of 2 bars right now, so thankful for that. Connection's perfect. I miss living in Philly. Glad I'm back. You're good right now, and the connection's good? Alright, thank y'all. Thank you guys. But, yeah, like I said, we have been quite in an active severe weather period. Last few days have been quite impactful for a lot of people. We didn't see a whole lot of tornadic activity compared to what could have been the outcome, but a lot of mesoscale factors came into play for a lot of storms that could have produced a tornado. So we're just gonna wait and see what we get for storm surveys out there, especially OKC. Quite the impactful area, or I said area, quite the impactful event out there in that area. So a lot of storms out there that impacted a lot of people. Molly, you want to see the dog? Look at Molly. Ain't she a cutie? Come up here. Come here. There you go. This is Molly. This is Molly. Say hi. Look at Molly. Ain't you a beauty? But I guess you could guys probably say I went chasing yesterday on my way up here. It's scary watching the Dominator drive on roads you drive daily. Yeah, it's also cool too because a lot of people get lucky when they see it. People they don't. So, yep. Yep. But we're just here chilling. So, yep, that's what we're doing. This morning we went out for breakfast. I had a pretty good breakfast. Woke up around 8:30 this morning. So, and I went to bed pretty early last night too. Usually I'll go to bed around midnight, 1 a.m. Sometimes even 2. But this time I went to bed around 10, so that's pretty good. I don't know why, I just fell asleep. So, yep, but I did not bring my computer with me. There's no need to. So I'm just gonna have to rely on chat. Thought about going fishing today, but too cold, too windy. It's not a really good day to go fishing. Hopefully we'll get some more opportunities this week. What's up, Kent? Welcome to the stream. But yeah. NWS Dodge City. What is bro talking about? Hey Molly, look at you. Trying to take a nap. You just want to get loved on, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Bots come in here almost all streams. Just yap fest. A PDS yap fest warning. Usually a common occurrence. Usually I just either ignore them or whatever. Because once you ban them, they're going to make another account. And that's when the trend starts. And that's what kind of irritates me too, because a lot of bots, whenever they get banned, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I got banned, time to make a new account. So, don't know the point in that. Do not know the point in that. Usually they'll have backup, quote unquote backup bots they'll use. 60 cent, I can't even speak, my goodness, English. 60% MCD in Ohio. Let me guess, it's a severe watch issuance, likely. Probably a severe watch. Highly doubt it'll be a tornado watch. Tornado threat doesn't look too significant up there. Just a couple of tornadoes being possible for the Great Lakes region. My hair is all messed up. It's crazy, but I'd say the tornado peak intensity is probably gonna be around 85 to 115. They did have a SIG or a SIG 1 hatched risk area, but yeah, just like Caleb mentioned, they unhatched it earlier in their latest outlook. Earlier this morning, they had a SIG 1, but they since removed that. So there isn't really a potential for a strong tornado risk anymore. Also, I see people criticizing the Storm Prediction Center for overusing their SIG 1 outlooks. Listen, if there's a risk for a strong tornado, there's a risk for a strong tornado, and the SPC sees that. And sit there and saying that they're overusing it, I feel like it's a little insane in my opinion. Not only the fact that they use them, there's always there's a lot of times with these risks. Okay, first of all, before we go into that, the reason why the SPC has introduced the SIG outlooks for tornadoes and wind and hail and all that for a reason is simply we've been seeing a lot more stronger tornadoes recently, and SPC saw that, and what the environment supports for tornadic storms could be, strong support for strong tornadoes, and also the SIG 1 doesn't necessarily mean EF2 plus. That's why the SPC has different SIGs for each tornado threat. For instance, the SIG 1 is EF2, SIG 2 is EF3, and SIG 3 is EF4 and EF5. I don't think some people are taking that into consideration, because whenever you see a SIG 1, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, strong, intense, violent tornado is possible. Yes, a strong tornado is possible. EF2 does mean SIG 1, but it doesn't mean that a SIG 1 tornado probability means that, violent tornadoes are possible. They have different outlooks for a reason for each tornado probability. Some people just need to really think about that, and sit there and criticizing the SPC for literally your opinion. That's just saying you think you're better than the SPC, and I feel like that's just wrong. It's called a conditional risk for a reason. Yeah, with those SIG 1 5%, yeah, those are conditional. 2% SIG 1s are conditional too. But usually SPC I cannot English. Oh my days. The SPC uses those lower end SIG 1 outlooks. Don't know what happened there, but we're back. Hold on. Somebody's calling Grandpa's phone. Hold on, chat. Alright, anyways, we're back. Sorry. But, you tornado warning. Oh, really? That's interesting. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'm gonna put y'all here. So, yeah. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Longview, Texas storm again? Yeah, I might have to take a look at that on radar once I end stream. But that's what I might have to do. But yeah. So we've been live for almost 30 minutes. I think I might end there at the half hour mark, honestly. Just, chilling on this Friday or Saturday. But yep. Nothing really too much going on. Might honestly end stream here, so might have to do a few things, help Grandpa make lunch and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. We got 7 likes, which is really good, honestly, for a 25-minute stream. But who knows? Might come back later. We'll see. So it was a very quick stream, but whatever. Just want to hop on here, talk about all of this and that. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into today's stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Also, turn on the notifications so you do know when I do go live. Like I said, I might go live later. We'll see. Make some more content, all that stuff. Excuse me, got the hiccups. But anyways, yeah. So, hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I will see y'all in the next piece of content I put out there. Peace.